Hello, and welcome back to Minutes on the Matter with Dickinson Wright. I'm Cynthia Leal, and today I am pleased to introduce Aaron Burrell. Today, Aaron will speak to us on diversity and inclusion and answer some frequently asked questions on the matter. So, Aaron, the very first question I'd like to ask you, what are the desired outcomes from implementing a diversity and inclusion program?
It's a great question, Cynthia. Thanks for having me. Workplace diversity is no longer a luxury. It's an imperative. It's driven by customer and client demand. Companies that take a serious, strategic, and purposeful approach to diversity and inclusion will reap substantial benefits, both internally and externally. Ultimately, implementing a diversity and inclusion program with a strong D&I vision and policy will produce a more culturally aware, respectful, and welcoming organization that will be a leader in its industry for years to come.
And how can a company prepare a diversity and inclusion program to meet their diversity objectives while also navigating state and federal law?
We recommend that companies, along with their counsel, take a broad and expansive view of recruiting, advancement, and business operations to determine the best approach for their D&I program. Certain critical features of an effective D&I program include, number one, support from company leadership. This factor is fundamentally important. We must have buy-in from the C-suite if we're going to make any significant changes. Number two, we have an emphasis on diverse employee recruiting, including expanding our talent networks, recruiting from a diverse pool of candidates, and ensuring a diverse group of individuals are involved in our hiring and our recruiting process. There should be D&I training programs that assist leaders and staff through the nuances of diversity, including issues such as unconscious bias, having difficult or uncomfortable conversations, macro and microaggressions, and allyship. Companies should also consider implementing affinity groups or employee resource groups, which allow diverse groups of individuals to provide each other with mentoring, sponsorship, and mutual aid and support. Finally, companies should consider workplace policies that accommodate a wide group of individuals, including flexible work arrangements and incentivizing the time that employees spend to enhance their company's diversity and inclusion efforts. Companies should also take D&I into account when conducting performance evaluation for their employees.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for your time and answering our frequently asked questions on diversity and inclusion, Aaron. That concludes our today's segment of Minutes on the Matter with Dickinson Wright. If you have any questions, here's Aaron's contact information. For additional information, check out our website, dickinsonwright.com.